What's up, everybody? It's your boy YA coming back with another video. This time I'm gonna do a little voiceover of some Call of Duty gameplay. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 1 and nearly max rank, no prestige. Whoop whoop. I'm so excited. It's been so much fun. And so I'm gonna cut up a couple of clips. I went 20 of 5. And then I got a couple of little highlights that I might throw in. So before we get into everything, I just wanted to say I hope you guys enjoy, obviously, but also I wanted to thank you guys a lot because the support has been absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for liking the videos. My video about my mental health crisis and recovery is now up past 100 views, which is crazy to me. And I have 85 subs now. So what up, YAtion? Let's freaking go, dude. You know, let's freaking go. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, and I love you, and thank you very much for supporting me and sharing my videos. And even a little like goes a long way, you know what I'm saying? Let's hop into it. Today, I just wanted to talk about getting older and kind of like the fear of getting older, and also some of the things that have been better from getting older. Getting old isn't exactly as terrible as everybody makes it seem, but also obviously there are things about it that aren't as cool. So as I approach 30, some things make much more sense, you know. My job pays bills. I don't have to worry about where food is coming from necessarily, especially not as much as I used to. As a kid, I didn't have self-determination, right? And you're always looking forward to something. So even though being a child is wonderful, it's also a lot of expectations, and you don't know what is out there, right? And getting closer to 30, now I have a better, clearer picture of what life is going to be like, right? I am less kind of blown out of the water by things that happen. You know, something like my dad passing away, right? It's something where I knew everybody's gonna die. I knew that my parents are gonna die eventually, and he died, and it was just this kind of moment of, okay, it's really time to be myself and be the person that I am as a fully grown, fully functioning, you know, adult member of society, right? And I think it really like kicked that into overdrive because you see somebody gone and then you have to kind of step into that role, you know. I have an older brother and an older sister, and being the youngest out of it, I saw that like the death and the trauma and losing somebody, it doesn't get easier necessarily, right? It's like my brother and my sister and my mom were all affected by it the same way I was. And it kind of humbles you and makes you realize it's like, oh, we're all just people now, you know, no age dynamic or nothing. And, you know, some of the things that make more sense, you know, romantic love, friendship, my place in the world as far as my art goes, and just being able to be myself without question, right? Those things are more concrete, but other things are more like topsy-turvy than ever, right? So, growing up, I was certainly afraid of getting old. I enjoyed facets of life that I heard would change when entering adulthood. Things like this game, sleepovers with my friends, sports games, rebuilds with my boys, getting to be one of the girls with my sister and her girlfriends. I still get to do all that stuff, actually. It's, thank God that I've built a life that it protects those things and keeps them close, right? And I enjoy all of those things still. But I'm not the little innocent cherub, carefree little being that I once was, right? I've struggled, I've lost people, I've had my dreams tossed away. I had to fight to keep creating and to provide for people I love. I've moved and helped so many people move. I've opened a credit card. I have student loans. My bedtime is 9 p.m. All my friends have jobs, and so do I, thankfully. I know things about the economy, politics, human brutality, greed, global climate change. I know we're all going to die, right? But being a grown-up comes with perks and joys and benefits that I could never really imagined or put together. I like to keep track of my finances. It's fun for me. It's like a little game, and I know I sound boring, but it's like right now I'm in like the early game, right? Things are really hard still. I'm still figuring stuff out, but like the more effort I put into it, the more I appreciate the feeling of like being fiscally prepared, right? Being ready for an emergency, being able to help out my friends and family, not being behind on bills or anything like that, you know? It's kind of like
Enemy spy plane incoming.
it's a joy that I wouldn't have understood as a kid, because it's like it's all mine, you know, and I understand what I worked for. As a kid, you don't understand just how hard people have to grind, especially your parents have to grind to keep you eating. So it's like, to me, I've always been kind of sheltered from that. You know, my mom and dad did a really good job of like trying to kind of hide the struggle. And even if you see it as a kid, if your parents live that type of way and they try to keep your childhood and innocence kind of safe, it winds up being this little like safe space of childhood where you don't understand how hard it is to get stuff. The Xbox 360 I used to play with, the bike that I rode, you know, it's like I didn't know how much money and how many hours that people have to put in just to get that for me, right? And you know, I like making my own hours. Having a job is a commitment, but it's much better than school for me. I always, you know, I always felt tortured by school, and it's like I was mad that I wasn't being paid my value, right? And it's like at a job it can suck, but at least you're making money from it. School was always, I think it goes back to that kind of build up or expectation. It's like, what comes after this? What comes after this? And if you're young, I recommend that you don't ask what comes after this and you just enjoy right now. I think it's important to enjoy childhood and the innocence and the naivete, right? I'm not saying that you should grow up faster. More, I'm coping with the fact that we all do grow up, right? It kind of sucks, but I think that there's better things out there in adulthood that people don't really talk about as much, and I figured I'd talk about them a little bit. Something like my dad dying, right, or getting hospitalized for mental illness, something traumatic like that, kind of makes the good that much sweeter. You know, there's a 50 Cent line about how you wouldn't feel joy without pain. You wouldn't appreciate sunshine if it weren't for rain, you know? And I'm a big proponent of that. The whole purpose of life to me is to enjoy the good moments, you know, with the people, whoever they are, that you love and appreciate and make you feel good. And if you don't have those people, it's your mission to find them, because they're out there and life's supposed to be enjoyed with them, you know? Romantic love, to me, is the best example of how sick it is to be an adult. Love is grown up, healthy, safe, and stable. Love is difficult, mature, innocent, wise, and naive all at once. Friendship is another one. Being a kid is cool, and I think kids should be able to be kids for as long as possible. Like I said, don't grow up too fast. But being an adult, you can do whatever you want with your friends and loved ones. The world is open to explore. I've gone to the Redwood Forest, Death Valley, San Francisco, Banff, Canada, Montreal, Toronto, Ireland 4 different times, Chicago, Portugal, Galicia, Spain. Thank God, you know. And in all those places, I've gotten to explore with people I love, you know, make memories that I'll never forget and they'll last forever. And it's a bit of sacrifice, a bit of planning, getting lucky enough, obviously, to have friends and to have family that, you know, don't shut those ideas down, you know. And some of the money that I've spent, sure, I would be in a better spot financially, but I wouldn't have had all those memories, and I wouldn't have had the good times of traveling and enjoying the people I love in new places, right? You'll be surprised how much you can do with a little bit of planning and sacrifice, you know? And I know sometimes you're not able to swing that, and sometimes it feels impossible just to feed yourself or be there for the people you love. But it's just as important to have hope in those moments than it is in any other. I think that the whole point is to fight through, and the whole point is to get to a place where you can enjoy those things, even if it's in your own way, at your own pace, and on your own budget, you know. Little adventures in the day work. You don't always have to sleep over somewhere. You don't always have to go to some far-flung place. But the internet is amazing. Information is out there, and you could tell when something dope is happening because people talk about it on the internet, and you'll be able to find whatever you want to do and go for it. I think it's really important to believe in yourself and put that belief into something bigger too. We can do whatever we want until we can't. So try your best and try to have fun. I really appreciate everyone for watching. You guys are the best. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm just tapping in, you know, wanted to say hi. I thought this would be a fun little video. Some a little shorter, some a little thoughtful, and a little bit more journal based, a little diuretic. I don't think that's a word, but yeah. So I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys, and you know, enjoy the things that we got. Put on for your community, make some art. I hope that you don't allow adulthood to mean a lack of dreams or a lack of fun or a lack of love, because those things aren't just confined to childhood. And I think it's important to reshape and reframe things, you know. We're here for a little bit of time, just a little blip, you know, before it's all over. And you have to enjoy yourself. And it goes back to some of the things I was talking about in the video about working. It's like, look, none of us have a choice, you know. We all got to do shit that we don't want to do. But we do have a choice to overlook the stuff that we actually want to do or not. And don't overlook it, because before we know it, it'll all be gone, you know. So do something you love, hang out with some people you love, and subscribe to my goddamn YouTube channel. What's up, Y-Ation? It's your boy, absolutely grinding on Black Ops. Finna make Prestige as soon as possible, and I hope you follow along. Enjoy some more videos. Tap fucking over here to enjoy some shit. Tap over there to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you fucking have a great day. Be good. I love you. Bye.